As you can no doubt tell, I am not in my truck. I am in fact at home. I took off 1 week so I could have time to just sit back, relax, and do nothing. This right here is a green cup, and inside the green cup there is coffee, and coffee is going to play a huge role in today's video. There is a lot going on in the world today, and I think we all know what it is. I don't want to say it or call it by name because if I do, I could get demonetized. So, we will simply just call it COVID-19. Think back on a year ago today. If somebody came up to you and told you all the things that were going to happen, Australia being on fire, Kobe Bryant dying in a helicopter crash, COVID-19 taking over the world, and toilet paper shortages, you wouldn't believe any of it because all of it wrapped up in such a short amount of time sounds completely bonkers. The entire COVID-19 situation is completely batshit crazy. No pun intended. And it is my belief that being so batshit crazy, the solution to this problem has to be even more crazy than the situation itself. So I took it upon myself to figure out what that solution would be. So I sat down and I thought long and hard for about 7.5 minutes. I did some really intense intellectualization, and I do believe I have come up with a cure for COVID-19, and that is pumpkin spice. Yes, now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wow, this guy's a bigger moron than I originally thought. And you wouldn't necessarily be wrong in thinking that because I am a monumental moron, but I've come to terms with that. However, I don't think that I'm the only one who thinks pumpkin spice is the end to all of our problems with this COVID-19, because I found this. Before I came home, I was at a truck stop and they had pumpkin spice creamer, meaning somebody had the foresight to either save some pumpkin spice creamer from the previous fall or order some more pumpkin spice well in advance of the typical pumpkin spice season because they knew pumpkin spice was going to play a crucial role in things to come. Why am I so convinced that it would work? Well, because it sounds absolutely crazy and it makes no sense whatsoever. The same way that it makes no sense that we have a paper toilet shortage going on because of COVID-19. It would make perfect sense if COVID-19, one of the side effects was that it made you uncontrollably shit yourself. Then a toilet paper shortage would make perfect sense. But that's not the case. It's crazy and it's happening, and here we are. Just wait and see. When fall comes and all of the pumpkin spice products start hitting the store shelves, you got your pumpkin spice creamer, cookies, waffles, shampoo, motor oil, whatever. Once they start hitting the store shelves, you will see COVID-19 take a huge hit. It's going to take a big hit, but despite that hit, it's still going to be very powerful. And it's going to be way too powerful for the doctors, the scientists, and the nurses that are currently trying to take it down as we speak. Do you guys remember Donald Trump's COVID tweet from a year ago or something like that? I don't exactly remember how long ago it was, but it doesn't matter. I think the COVID tweet was intentional. I think it was his way of trying to warn us of what's to come because he couldn't do it outright because of dark state or reasons. I don't know. But I do believe that that was his way of warning us of what was to come and what we needed to do to defeat it. The people that we are currently counting on to be our saviors, the doctors, the nurses, the scientists, sure, they're playing their part in all of this, but they are not going to be the ones that are going to take down COVID-19. Final victory will come from those who we least expect. I imagine the end of all of this will be similar to like Avengers Endgame, right? You have Thanos, which is COVID-19, and he's battling it out with the doctors, the nurses, the scientists, and no matter how hard they try, how much effort they put into taking down COVID-19 Thanos, they just can't do it. He's still too strong. Despite all the pumpkin spice products that hit the market, saturated the market, they just can't do it. Not alone. And they're certainly not the key to the final defeat of COVID-19. And at a crucial point, when it finally seems that the doctors, the nurses, and the scientists are about to be completely destroyed by COVID-19 Thanos, all of a sudden, right when he's about to deliver the final blow, all these portals start opening up all around, and it stops the fight, and everybody's looking because the doctors, nurses, scientists, and COVID-19 Thanos, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Nobody knows what these portals are. But I think you've already figured out what's about to come through those portals. That's right. Through those portals come streaming armies upon armies. I mean, thousands of people, all of them employees of Dunkin' Donuts and Gloria Jean and Dutch Brothers and Starbucks. Any and all coffee shops, big or small, chain or independent, it doesn't matter. All of them come streaming through these portals. There is thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions from all around the world. And they have one target in sight, and that is COVID-19. All of them are armed to the teeth with their pumpkin spice infused weaponry of all sizes and all varieties. And that will be the final showdown against COVID-19, where ultimately COVID-19 will stand no chance against the baristas and their pumpkin spice. The cost will be great and the world will be scarred, but it will be victorious. And once all of this is said and done, Donald Trump will stand on the world stage before the entire population of the globe and proclaim victory. And then he will promptly take credit for it all.